I'm at Pyramid Lake in Jasper, Alberta. I came here to photograph the sunrise. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. The forecast for this morning was partly cloudy, clear, fairly nice, -4. Problem is, it's cloudy, it's snowing, and sunrise is about 20 minutes off, and I don't think I'm going to get anything. No color at all. It's really flat gray. Doesn't look very good at all. See if we can find something around here to photograph. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe go into the trees a bit. Oh, kind of slippery around here. Yeah, you can't even see the tops of the mountains. Here, I've got a bridge here. Get out in the middle of the bridge and I'll give you a look around. But no, this is not what I had in mind at all. Here, let's have a look, see what's... Yeah, as you can see, it's not the best morning. Not the best. Okay, so this was going to be my first video. I wanted to come up here to do it because I photographed here quite a bit in the summer. First time I was going to try winter. And it's a beautiful spot. Just gorgeous. And I thought it'd be a good place to try a video from. I'm not going to do that. I'll tell you a bit about myself. Name is Bruce Patterson. Am I a professional photographer? No. I guess you'd call me a serious amateur. But I, belong to a photo club. I help a lot of people learn their cameras and Lightroom and that. And I thought this would be a good forum to continue that. And so I'm retired now. And I thought it would be kind of nice to do a video where you show people who are just starting out, because I've met a lot of people that are my age, a bit younger, that are just starting out in photography. So I thought these are going to be fairly simple. My philosophy is get it right in camera, and then when you got that, then you can go ahead and do the rest. Lightroom's not that bad. I don't see anything around here at all. Anyway, for now I'm gonna walk around, see what I can find, and then we'll get back to you. I'm thinking about doing this bridge. It's not too bad. You can see there's nothing in the sky or anything, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so anyway, set up here, grab a picture of the wooden bridge going across here. This is joining an island to the main part. This is out in the lake just a little bit. So we'll have to see. It's not that great of a picture, but I don't want to come all the way out here and get nothing. So I thought I'll set up to do this one. Anyway, here's my setup. I'll run you through it. I'm using a Nikon D750. I got a 16 to 35 millimeter f4 lens, and I think I'm at what is let's have a quick look here. I'm pretty close to 16 millimeters. Shooting at f8, 2.5 seconds, ISO 100. So let's go. Let's come in here and just have a look. So I'm going to focus right on the bridge, and then And how are we for... That's not bad. Nikons have a nice feature, the exposure delay mode. Right now I got it shut off. And we'll make it 3 seconds because I'm going to not bother using a remote. And so what that does is when I take my photo, mirror's going to flip up, it's going to give me 3 seconds, and then it's going to take the picture. Just love that feature. The only thing is you got to remember is to shut it off afterwards, because it'll stay on. Okay, I set it up. My histogram's looking pretty good. Got a little bit of a gap on the highlights here, so I'm going to get as much information as possible. And let's take the picture. Okay, so there we are. And of course nothing's blowing out. There is no highlights. This is a very flat image. Yeah, my histogram's looking good. So, oh, jeez. I just stepped off the path. And I sunk up to my knees here in the snow. Should have put the snowshoes on, I think. Wasn't planning on walking right out in here, but yeah, that's pretty deep. Oh well. I got the snowshoes back in the truck too, so maybe later I'll get them. We'll see what happens. Anyway, my hopes or plans for this vlog are basically to, you know, go on photo walks. Mainly I do landscape. I want to go on these outings, take photos, and then right now I'm planning on doing a part 2 for this, and that will be editing the photos that I take. Just show people just starting out in Lightroom and that, you know, how to go by it, a workflow sort of deal. Just simple editing, show them what to do, what you can get, the results, and that's it. And gotta admit, it is a beautiful warm day, but the light looks like starting to break way over there. You start seeing that mountain now, so maybe there's a hope later on. So I found a composition, got all set up. What I was planning on doing was this dead tree trunk here. I got it leading, and when I came here, the mountain way up there, you could just start seeing it through the fog and that. It's starting to come back a bit now. But then by the time I got all set up, the clouds had moved in and completely obscured it. So now I'm just sort of sitting around waiting for it to clear off again, and hopefully I can get a picture. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's just starting to move over here a bit. And we're about half hour after sunrise, so no sunrise shots today, no color. It looks like the clouds are thinning a bit. It's just gorgeous being out here, I tell you. Yeah, I retired a couple of years ago, and when I retired I decided I'd get back into photography. I used to do it a lot more when I was younger, and shot black and white film, developed my own in my bathroom, had a little darkroom set up. Figured what better hobby for a retired guy than photography? Gets you up early in the morning, you're out walking around in nature. It's just absolutely stunning here. And quiet. Listen to that. Not a sound. And if, you know, if those clouds look like they're clearing a little bit, we'll try to do a shot. What the heck? Why not? Let's go over here. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And we're at F8. given the low clouds and that, I don't think I need more than f8. I'm about 1/10 of the shutter speed, ISO 100, and I'm right at 16 milliliters, or millimeters. Milliliters, what am I talking about? I think I'm nervous. And okay, histogram, I got it in manual, and one of the things I love about this camera over my old one is you can get the histogram on live view, so you can actually see where you're there. Just get a bit close to look at that. What you're doing here is you move the shutter speed, you can see the histogram moving. And what I want to do is come close enough to the right side, make sure everything's without clipping anything, and go back a bit. Right about there is good. So that's 1/15 of a second f8. And that should be good. And I'll just focusing right on that log because it's closest to me. So yeah, I'll take a picture. And there we are. So let's histogram's looking good. Zoom into 100%. Oh yeah, log's nice. And go up here, and not too bad. Don't have any detail in the sky there at all. He's not coming through at all. Oh well, I might just call it a morning. It's getting to be about a good hour after sunrise. And snow's a bit heavier now. So maybe go back, have breakfast, and see what we have. But if I spot something else, I'll let you know. Until then, we'll probably catch you again this afternoon. Okay, so this morning I more or less gave up. It kept snowing, clouds kept coming. I did end up getting the one shot I was trying to get there. I'll post it on. By the time I got all set up, snapped my picture to make sure exposure and that was right, the clouds came over and blocked it again, so I didn't bother showing you taking the picture. Right now I'm on the Athabasca River, and there's sort of a nice shot just here, which I'm going to try to get. It's the river with the mountains in the background. There's a bit of cloud covering the mountains. The sun's in and out, so we'll see what we can do. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. There's the scene there. So anyway, we'll try this, and hopefully the sun will come out soon. Yeah, it's not bad. So we're 1/400th of a second, f11, and I'm at 24 millimeter on my 16 to 35. So we'll give it a try, see what we get. Not bad. Could go back just a bit. I'll just take it. They're just clipping a little bit, so we'll try it again. Okay. Histogram looks okay. And the blinkies just a little bit way in the corner, which I can take care of in software editing. So anyway, I'm gonna call that a day, pretty much it for this video. So hopefully I can get it together and it's not too bad and you guys find it interesting. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully we'll see you again.